you're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this striker, Benjamin Sesko, is someone I really like the look of, Peter, because everything about him screams target man. But for me, he's much better.
He's gone for goal! Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Played into the box. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Brandt. Oh, perfectly measured that. Casemiro. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Adeyemi. Can he get on the end of this? Shot, real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Menu, and he's forced to go back, and it's Shaw. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Sesko, Bruno Fernandes, nice interception, well timed. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Menu picked out Bruno Fernandes! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And the keeper's got it again. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Casemiro. Now Menu. Diogo Dalot. Menu. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. And it's Shaw. Half an hour played now. And it's Shaw. It's a good spell of possession, this. Matheus Cunha. Adeyemi. Now it's Fabio Silva. Nemecha. Borussia Dortmund ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Adeyemi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes, distributed tidily. It's a promising position. He is through here. Now the cross, he's got tall. He's missed, but not by that far.
Šeško is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, easy pickings there. Casemiro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Matías Cunha. And it's Casemiro. Out to the right. Now he's off and running. That is a great pick out. That's the keeper's ball. Out towards the flank. That's a lovely exchange. Good read, needed to be. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Casemiro. Shaw. In towards the back stick.
That's good defensive concentration.
Chance, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the ball's gone astray. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Takes aim and crosses. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Well, that pass isn't the best. Matías Cunha. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Bruno. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Manchester United are still that goal to the good. And they can counter here. Showing great feet there. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking to play, and the shot! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Matías Cunha under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good ball, good take. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Matthias Cunha. Number 19, Mbumo.
And it's Shaw,
Number 37,
looking for options for movement.
Coming on the field.
Schlotterbeck gets a foot in here.
13, number 16, Ahmed.
And he's managed to gift it back. Diogo Dalot, looking for the run. He's in a great position. Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Nemecha.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, he's burst through. Ahmad. Anton is there, and he can get that clear. Brandt. And it's Casemiro. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Casemiro ploughing through the middle. Nemecha. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. And he shoots! Sticks it away! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Adeyemi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13,
time for changes on
Šeško.
both sides, actually.
Number 8, Bruno
Borussia
Fernandes.
Dortmund grabbed the equaliser,
Coming on
and
the
we're
field,
all square.
Number 11,
Borussia Dortmund really
Zirkzee.
can sense it
Number
now. This
38,
game is theirs to win.
substitution
They
in
just need to
progress.
step it up and force the issue. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, that might be that, Peter.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Knocks it into space. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That has ended up in no man's land.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Diogo Dalot. And a chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Diogo Dalot clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No, that pass has been well intercepted. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. One 0.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Girassi is the next to run the gauntlet.
Never looked in doubt, really. He just did what he was asked.
Zixi will take their second.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
So, the second man in line. Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Manchester United are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. And the lead is 2. Borussia Dortmund can't afford to miss another one. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Casemiro is able to finish it here. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
The margin of error is 0. It's in! Pick that one out!
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Fingernails disappearing fast all around us. It is down to him now. That's won it! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then
he's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He is through here. Tottenham claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Tottenham with the corner, they're first. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Tottenham have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bentancur, and he welcomes it in. There's the shot! Decent enough try.
Tell certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Pedri. And it's Balde. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play.
Shoots! Gavi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Jong cuts out the pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking for options for movement. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Pedri. Pedri! Goal! Barcelona! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
No, it's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
In with the challenge. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Gallagher threads one in, chips it through. That's really well cleared. And they're quick to get it back. Aims beyond the defence.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's superb. Rafinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping.
Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Tottenham grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's De Jong. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
Goes for a shot! There it is!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Xavi Simons does really well to win the ball there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pedri. Looking to play it in. That's an excellent interception. Nicely aimed pass. Well-timed, excellent interception. Xavi Simons puts his foot on the gas. De Jong. There's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we are back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Real chance! level.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Pedri. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. And it's been played through. He's on it, can he get away? Quarter of an hour into the second half. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Pedri. Gavi. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Austin with the clearance. Now it's Bentancur. That looks a cracking ball. Simons. Here's a shot. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Tottenham have their third corner. Cleared away. Spence, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Bentancur. Very nicely done. Koundé does well to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. Now it's Rashford. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a break. Bentancur! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Yamal, and it's Koundé. Gavi. Van der Ven cuts it out. Gallagher. Now that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. Gallagher. De Jong. Gavi has found the net here, of course. Gavi. Now it's Pedri. Spence gets a foot in here. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 14.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
El dorsal 6. El dorsal 21.
And it's
Serán
Balde.
sustituidos por el dorsal 19, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 41, el dorsal 16, el dorsal 22. Se va a
Now
llevar
it's
a cabo
Ferran
el cambio de
Torres.
jugadores.
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Back into the middle. And he's well positioned. And can he finish it? It is a corner, good chance. And he's there to clear it. And we're done. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall...
He's had a shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And the shot! He's scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement. He's tried one! Udogi with the clearance. Menu. Casemiro. Great ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a super give and go. Played out to the left flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Driving on and making good progress. Matheus Cunha. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, nice touch. Cross into the box, terrific header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van der Ven getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Tell. He's got away. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. That'll be a corner. Oh, what shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Tell actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Keeper's dealt with that. And that's aimed into the middle. Diogo Dalot clears it away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a sharp pass. It's a really well-measured ball. That has been cut short. Šeško, and it's Menu. He's a sharp little ball here. Has crossed into the big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Now it's Kolo Muani. And he's got the beating of his man. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kolo Muani was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make it...
Matheus Cunha! Oh, that was no routine save.
Matheus Cunha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Out of play for a throw. Bruno Fernandes. And he cuts out the supply. Bentancur. That's a cute ball. And he's worked it. He's having a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact and sheer class.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He's looking wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Fernandes. He's on it, can he get away? The ball goes in. Šeško!
There will be 3 minutes.
Decent
added
attempt,
time.
but not quite good enough. Now it's Bentancur. Knocks it into space. Thinks about the shot. Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. That's a half-decent try. Menu. And it's Dalot. Diogo Dalot drives forward on the overlap. Oh, well played, well played. And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Tries to pass it through. And he's picked it up out wide. Takes a shot! Cleared away.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Bentancur. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Showing good feet. A lot of space ahead of him. He's dealt with that really well. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Bentancur. Looking for options for movement. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. And he's being shifted off it. Played into space out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
The attendance for this match was
Threads one in.
71,550.
Out to the right. Chance to deliver. And that's a throw-in. Shaw just loves to go forward whenever he can. Out. And he's quick to get it clear again.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Xavi Simons. Gallagher. He shifted it to the flank. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Menu. Casemiro. Xavi Simons gets a foot in here. Now it's Kolo Muani. And it's Shaw. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Played in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.